Plus, it's possible I've got it wrong and she hasn't seen anything. I could just be projecting. But just in case, I give her my best, please don't hate me smile. It's toothy, and my cheeks instantly burn with the exaggerated way they are pulling upward. Yes, please, I say to her in my sweetest voice. Some sparkling water would be great. With a simple nod, the woman walks toward the galley at the front of the plane, and I drop my ridiculous grin. Maybe I should have ordered something stronger. Something to take the edge off, or at least to mask all the crappy feelings I'm having right now. It's probably not a good idea. I need a clear mind, especially if I'm going to figure out how to get to my destination, which isn't all that cut and dried. There's the transport from the airport to the ferry, and then the ferry to the island. And then once I'm there, I guess I'm supposed to walk to the resort because there aren't any cars at my intended destination. Or rather, my escape. I also need to do all of it without being seen or recognized. It will take a miracle. I didn't actually have to walk. Noah, an acquaintance of mine and the person who offered me this refuge, said he could pick me up in a golf cart, but I declined. It was the idea of small talk on the way to the resort that had me saying no. The stilted conversation, having to skirt around the big, bad, terrible thing I had done. At least Noah didn't think it was horrible enough to take back his offer, allowing me to stay at his family resort whenever needed. And boy, do I need it now. Okay, that's great. The tears are back. No crazy laughter this time. I couldn't possibly laugh with the instant snot-nosed crying fest that's just begun. Here you go, the flight attendant says with absolutely perfect timing. And by that, I really mean the worst timing ever. I mutter a barely audible thank you, keeping my head down so she doesn't see me weeping. Not that I'm hiding anything. Not with my hunched posture and my obvious shaking shoulders. Oh, and I just made a very audible hiccuping noise. She doesn't ask if I'm okay or try to offer any comforting words. Not even a pat on the arm or anything. She just turns and walks back to the galley. It's fine. I don't need comfort right now, especially from a stranger. I'm not the kind of person who enjoys being comforted, to be honest. Not that I've gotten much anyway. It's mostly been stern looks and words like, "How could you let this happen?" and "What the hell were you thinking?" The latter was from my dear mother. The truth is, I wasn't thinking. That's the real answer. I had a big, fat brain fart. Or, really, I jumped on the crazy train and went for a joyride. It wasn't like I woke up 3 days ago and chose violence. It was more like a myriad of things, a combination of frustrations that were a long time coming. And it all came bursting out of me in a verbal tirade over set lighting, of all things. I'd been standing there for what felt like an eternity, waiting for the gaffer to get the lighting right, my mind a whirl about how ridiculous my life had become, how everything I did was for show. And I just lost it. Of course, someone recorded the whole thing and it was immediately put on social media for all the world to see, spreading like wildfire and taking me from A-list status to crap-list status in just a few short days. I know why. I've seen the video myself. I'll forever be able to hear the shrillness in my voice and picture the redness of my face as I spit out phrases like, "You people," "unprofessional," and "Do you even know who I am?" Oh, dear heaven above. I can't believe I said all that. I didn't even mean it. Do you even know who I am? I'd laugh at the ridiculousness if I wasn't currently making unladylike snorting noises as I continue my sobbing. I reach up and wipe my running nose with the back of my hand. Oh, if the gossip sites could see this version of me. I deserve